Good morning, students. I hope you all are doing very good. So let's start with today's chapter. We are beginning with a new lesson from NCERT Class 6 Geography, which is titled as India's Climate, Vegetation and Wildlife. So these are, as the chapter suggests, as the name of the chapter suggests, we are going to cover climate, vegetation and wildlife in our country. So we are going to cover with few aspects of climate in part 1. Now these terms are not new to you. Whether you get to hear about weather reports, this term season is not new to you. Okay, so you are very familiar with the words. So what is the difference between weather and season? So when we talk about day-to-day changes in the atmosphere, such as temperature of the day for a period of time, within a day, sunshine, rainfall, then we term it as weather. But when the same kind of weather condition extend for many days, then it leads to formation of season. So what is the difference? Weather means it can change within a few minutes or hours. Climate will take a very long time to change. So let's get this further very clear. Weather means daily changes, as the underlined word suggests, daily changes in the atmosphere. Seasons means similar weather conditions but for many days. And climate means average weather conditions but many years. So what is the difference? That is giving clear difference between the three. So it is the period, okay, it is daily changes, it is days and it is years. So that is making one different from the other. Weather is different from season, so is different from climate depending upon the period that is being taken in weather. Now the same okay, now coming to the weather major seasons that have been recognized in India. So there are 4 type of major seasons. This is your cold winter season, which is spanned from December to February. Then hot weather season, which is spanned from March to May. Then we have southwest monsoon, which is rainy season, which is spanned from June to September. Then we have season of retreating monsoon, which is autumn, October to November. And now these are the pictures which reflect the particular season that it shows. Okay, and this again you should look into. This is again for your. Now what happens in different season? This is what we are going to look into very clearly. Now in your cold weather season, what happens to the sun rays? How the earth is receiving different sun rays during this season? Now it is not direct; they fall indirectly. Now in the picture, if you see, if the sun rays falls directly, obviously this area is getting more heat up, and it is in a particular area. Okay, it is concentrated in a particular area. But if the same sunlight is slanted, okay, if it is indirect, then the area in which it is spending, it is larger. So here it is more intense heating. Okay, so the area, if it is receiving direct sunlight, it is going to be more heat up, and in comparison to the area where it is getting less intense heating, it will not be that heat up as in case of this one. Now coming to the our earth, our planet. So where the sun strikes most directly, this area which is termed as equator is going to be more heat up. Okay, and over here where it is becoming slanting, move from here to here, it starts slanting. Okay, so goes the case over here. Okay, so this is what that happens. So during the winter season, because sun rays are falling indirectly, they are not direct, so as a result temperature are quite low in northern India. And now why are they slanting? Because you know, we have done in previous chapter that that earth tilt and its revolution defines its position to receive the sunlight in different hemispheres. This we have done. You can refer back to that chapter. Now, because of all these combinations of different factors and reasons, the temperatures are quite low in northern India. Okay, so children generally get confused. Low temperature means it is cold. Okay, and high temperature means it is hot. Like in summers, you get 35, 40. So that is becoming hot. Okay, when it is 2 degree, 3 degree, it is cold. Further 0, everything will freeze, and down then it becomes very difficult to survive in those conditions because it is turning extremely cold. Okay, now the reverse will happen in hot weather season or summers, because the sun rays are falling directly Okay, in that particular region, temperature obviously will very high. Now in this term you must have heard of Lu. So what are Lu? So Lu are actually winds. These are the hot and dry winds which blow during summer season. Okay, people actually fall sick. You must have heard in your family, your elders and parents telling you not to move out of your house when during summer season, during the day hours. Okay, they ask you to move out only during early morning or late evenings. This is because to prevent you from the Lu. We drink a lot of water based things just to prevent Lu from us, so that our body is not getting affected by the impact of Lu in that period. Now before we move ahead, this is very interesting and important thing for you to learn. Now if this is a mountain, there are two sides of it. Now suppose if the winds are coming from here, okay, and why is it happening? Now if the winds are coming from here, why this area is receiving rainfall? Because we have a barrier for these winds which are coming. Okay, they will have the rainfall here. Okay, now because it is a rain shadow area, because it is now this will cross further. Okay, the winds or clouds which are coming, they will because they can be stopped by the presence of this particular region, okay, which is windward side of the mountain. So they will have rainfall here and move ahead. Okay, so this is less, this area will receive, this part of mountain is called leeward side, which will not receive much rainfall or very less rainfall. This is called rain shadow area. So rain shadow means a region having less rainfall because it is sheltered from prevailing rain bearing winds by a range of hills. So this side of the mountain will receive, this is called windward, which is receiving, which has the ability to stop the coming winds, prevailing winds, and the cloud will leave this area under the rainfall and move ahead. Okay, leaving leeward side of the mountain in rain shadow area. Okay, so this is a difference, this you must know. Now we are going to talk about something very interesting, which is monsoon. You must have heard that monsoon is coming, monsoon is going. So what is this monsoon? This is these are actually winds. Okay, whenever you hear the word next time, you must relate that we are actually talking about hills. Winds. So these winds, what are these winds? These are actually the winds which are responsible for having rainfall, for bringing rainfall in India. Now what is their onset? They start from Arabian Sea. Okay, they come like this, and wherever they find the barrier, mountainous barrier, they they bring rainfall in that region, like this. Okay, so this side you can see these are being stopped by the mountains, and they will bring rainfall in this season. Okay, now there are two set. What happens now? This season is marked on the onset and advance of monsoon. Okay, they are starting from Arabian Sea. This you can see. Okay, and from here also, like from here and here they come. So they travel from sea to the land. Okay, they carry moisture with them, and when these strike the mountain barrier, rainfall occurs. Okay. Now, so that was your season of monsoon. Now what happens after they have when they are moving from here, they have given, like whenever they found the barrier, they have done their rainfall. Now when they are returning back, okay, from land to the sea, when they are coming back, that is called retreating monsoon. Okay, when they are returning. Okay, that was the previous one, was the onset of the mountain of the monsoon, sorry, when they were coming from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, from the sea to the land. Okay, they are going wherever they are finding the barrier, they are giving rainfall in that region, and now they will come back from the, like in this, they will come back from the land back to the sea area. Now when they come back in this direction, southern parts of India, particularly Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, receive very heavy rainfall. Okay, so the climate, about the weather condition is actually broadly been described in our country as monsoon type, because monsoon actually defines the climate of our country. Now what is Monsoon, it's an Arabic word that means mausam, which means season. Okay, it's an Arabic word. So due to India's location in tropical region, okay, most of the rain is brought by monsoon wind. India is dependent, like this word is very important to us because you all know that we are primarily an agriculture based country, and farming in our country, agriculture in our country is dependent on rains. So if we have good monsoon, we will have adequate rain, which will lead to the bountiful crop. Okay, I hope this is all clear to you. I'll just revise again. The monsoon, which are the winds, they start from Arabian Sea or Bay of Bengal, from sea to the land. Wherever they find the barriers, mountains as barriers, they will do the rainfall, and then they return back from land to the sea. Okay, this is how it happens. Now further, the climate of a place is affected by its location. These are the important features because which are defining the location, which are defining the climate of a place. Okay, so the climate of a place is affected by location, altitude, distance from the sea, and relief. And now we are going to see latitude. Means you all know what are latitudes and longitudes. It is from there only. Latitude means how close or far the place is from the equator. So obviously if it is close to the equator, it will be hot, and as you start moving away from equator, the heat will be reduced and the place is going to be more cold. Okay, so that is very important because the concentration of sunlight will be impacted. Okay, so high temperature will increase with distance from the equator. Okay, so if it is close to the equator, we'll have the heat zones. If it is moving away, we'll start moving to the poles where the temperature will reduce. Now altitude, as you go, you must have seen during summer season, you all go to mountains, and when you are going in, when you go high in altitude, that means height, the temperature will decrease. Okay, from Delhi if you start, or from any plain area you start where you're wearing single t-shirt, cotton t-shirt, but as soon as you start moving up, as your height is increasing, okay, you start wearing your woolens, temperature decreases. So this is how you can relate the two. Now position with respect to the mountains. Okay, as you go high in the mountain, the temperature will be lower. Okay, so foothills of the mountain, further you go up in, like when you are increasing with the height of the mountain, again the temperature will go further very down, and low air pressure is also there, which causes it to cool. Okay, if we have if winds have blown from a hot area, they will raise temperatures. That also is one thing. Now distance from the sea, again if you have if the area is near the sea, then obviously land will heat up. This we have done before also. Land heat up and cools faster than the sea. Okay, the higher up you are, the colder and drier it will be. Okay, so if you generally in India, if the coastal areas are there, they are hot plus they are humid also. Okay, and relief means the difference in the elevation in land, and as air is forced to rise over a piece of land, for example a mountain, the temperature will decrease and condensation increases. Okay, now coming to the climatic diversity, we experience regional diversity because of the location of different landforms. Okay, so here if it the desert area, obviously it is going to be very very hot. So Jaisalmer in desert of Rajasthan is very hot. Okay, so Kargil and Dras, which is in present day Leh, earlier we used to write J&K, but now since it has been divided into UT, so Dras and Kargil now fall into Leh. They are freezing cold. Okay, Mumbai and Kolkata, they experience and face moderate climate as they are near the sea. Manasaram in Meghalaya, they receive world's highest rainfall. At the same time in Jaisalmer, where it might not rain but experience high degree of temperature, heat and temperature. Now why this is happening? This is happening because of the regional differences, because of the tropical differences which are there. Okay, desert area, mountain area, near the sea. So all these things which we have done just now, that is defining these climate and season of a place. Thanks for watching. Please do watch it again for better understanding. If you liked it, please do share it and subscribe. Thank you so much.